Hi, good afternoon. It's Regine. It's 4 o'clock, so you know what time it is. I am so excited about what I'm going to share today and for the next few weeks. I want to talk about a phenomenon that we all know. It's not new, but I'm hoping that during this time we can look at how to have a different perspective about an age-old issue. And I want to talk about this phenomenon around being a strong black woman. And I want us to redefine what it is to be a strong black woman, to finally stop the struggle and get what we want. And as a recovering strong black woman, and I'm going to share a little more about what that means to me, I really want us to start to question this notion of what strength and what being strong is. And maybe look at other ways, other definitions of how we can be strong and still experience the life, love, joy, bliss, happiness, all the great things, passion, career fulfillment that we all want. We all want the same things. Because, the thing is, this strong black woman thing is killing us. It's killing us in droves. And every year, every 5 years, every decade, the numbers do not belie what's really going on with black women. We are at the top of the scale for so many issues around high blood pressure, around stress, around the mortality rates for women who have breast cancer. More than half of us are obese. I mean, the statistics around how we are impacted is no joke, right? And so something has to shift. And I'm not suggesting that this is the only issue that we have. What I'm suggesting is that if we began to look at this strong black woman thing and how it permeates so many different aspects of our lives, then we can start making subtle changes, also big changes, and maybe they will have positive impacts on our health and our relationships, on our finances, on our career. I believe that they will, because part of this notion of being a strong black woman is keeping us in this box, and this box is preventing us from experiencing the things that we all desire. I speak to you, I know, I work with women, and I can tell you that so many of the issues are surrounded by certain attributes and certain behaviors that when you start peeling them down and you start realizing the commonalities, a lot of it is due to this whole strong black woman thing. So I want to, over the next few weeks, talk about how we can shift the paradigm, how we can redefine what strength is, so that strength is no longer this, I am a superwoman, I am a conqueror of everything, I am fearless, I can do all things by myself, I don't need nobody, I can I can bring home the bacon, cook it up in a pan, and never forget, all that stuff, right? All these notions that society has placed on us, that put on our backs, but at the same time made living, being a woman, being a feminine woman, right? Quite challenging. And so one of the symptoms of being this strong black woman is this idea that I can do it all alone, right? That is one of the epitomes, the fundamental core principle of what it means to be a strong black woman. I can do it all alone. I don't need to ask for anybody's help. I don't need anybody's help. I got this, right? When you and as a recovering strong black woman, there is a certain level of pride or a certain level of achievement that, oh, I got this. I don't need you, that we tell ourselves. But it's crippling us because we do need people. The very thing that we desire, we do want support. We do want help, right? But we're pushing it away because we believe somewhere we bought into this notion that if I could do it alone, then that means I'm strong. So I want to redefine strength to mean that strong black women ask for help. That's the new strength. You know how they say orange is the new black or whatever? Well, asking for help is the new strength. Asking for help is the new strength. Another symptom of being a strong black woman is that, I have this armor and I can't be vulnerable, right? I gotta be, I have to have this wall, right? And being vulnerable, sharing my feelings, showing that I'm scared, that I'm confused, that I'm whatever, that equates to weakness. But the new strong black woman is not afraid to be vulnerable and embraces her vulnerability and knows that being vulnerable is actually one of the strongest things that you can do. And it's going to get you what you want so fast, it will make your head spin. When you begin to become more vulnerable, you will start receiving in a way that you have never received before. Trust and believe. And I will talk about that in more details. As a recovering strong black woman, when I started becoming more vulnerable and asking for what I want and really being open with my feelings, I was like, oh, for real though? That's how it goes? Okay. So that's number 2. Number 3, one of the symptoms of being a strong black woman is that, if I'm going through stuff, if I feel some kind of pain or discomfort or struggle, I just got to keep it moving. I'm going to overcome. Ain't nobody got time for that. I just got to keep it on, right? But the new strong black woman knows that pain is a natural part of life, and she doesn't push it away, but she actually embraces it. Right? That being uncomfortable is not something to fear or something to demonize, but it's actually something that will help us become stronger, real true strength. So the new strong black woman embraces pain and doesn't push it away, doesn't say she ain't got no time for that, doesn't try to keep it moving, but not really, because we don't really keep it moving, y'all. We just compress, suppress, and bottle it up until it explodes and it pours out in other ways, and it metastasizes like with diseases, and it messes with your mind, and it makes you not sleep at night, and it makes you paranoid. It does all of these. It has all of these negative consequences when you don't face your pain in a holistic and healthy way. All right, so we are redefining what it means to be a strong black woman, y'all, and I'm so excited. Okay, the next thing, right, that strong black the strong black woman is I don't not only do I not ask for help, but I don't accept help when someone may offer it to me without me asking, right? So as a strong black woman, somebody may offer help, and no, thank you, I got it, I'm good. Even a compliment. You look so pretty today. Oh, this whole thing, right? We reject support and help, the very thing that we desire so much. And so we're shifting this paradigm. The new strong black woman actually welcomes help, receives helps, compliments, everything, anything that is given. Yes, take it. I will take it. I want it. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And the next thing is that we have this thing, women, right, that we have to put everybody else first. Everybody else goes first, right? It's part of our nature as women to be nurturers, for sure. But I think, once again, we've bought into this idea that putting everybody first is contrary to putting myself first. Like these are two opposite ends of the spectrum, and I can't do both, right? And so I am not a woman if I put myself first. I am selfish if I put myself first. I am a bad person if I put myself first. And for us Christians, I'm not Christian if I put myself first. So we have all of these ideas and all of these notions around I have to put everybody else in front of me before I can put myself first. But what happens is, what is the cost that we're paying for that? The cost and the consequence is that the universe is paying attention. And when you don't put yourself first, right, then your life will demonstrate that. Your life will demonstrate that you don't get chosen, that you don't get taken care of, that you don't get supported because you don't matter to you. When you're not putting yourself first, you're saying that I don't matter enough. And if you don't matter to you, why should you matter to anybody else? And this is the very thing that we want, right? We want to matter. We want to matter. We want people to put us first, but yet we don't put ourselves first. And there can't be a contradiction to how you're treated versus how you treat yourself. How you are treated is a reflection, it's a direct reflection of how you treat yourself. So the new strong black woman puts herself first. It doesn't mean that she neglects her loved ones. It doesn't mean that she doesn't pay attention to them and she doesn't meet their needs. It means that she fills her cup first. And then out of the overflow, she gives. And finally, and there's so many more, right? I mean, we can talk all day, but each week I'm going to explore each of these aspects. And finally, the paradigm for the old strong black woman paradigm was that I have to prove myself. And oh Lord, as a recovering strong black woman, this was me. Look, y'all, I'm an attorney, right? I went to one of the best law schools in the state, and my career, and I needed to be smart. I needed to outshine others. I needed to prove my value, my worth through my career. What did that cost me? It cost me a whole lot because I don't have to prove myself. This is the new paradigm. The new strong black woman knows that she is enough. The new strong black woman knows that she is enough, and she doesn't have to prove her worth, her value, her brilliance, her beauty, anything. You know, I think, for so many of us, you know how kids, right, when they do something, they're like, look, mommy, look at me, look at me, look what I'm doing. So many of us were not told enough that I see you. I see you. And so out of that desire to be seen, we replay it over and over again and feel that we have to prove ourselves to so many people. And so, I want us to begin to rethink and reshape what it means to be a strong black woman. I am not saying that we need to be weak. No, I'm just saying that we need to define what strength means. So are you down? Are you down? Are you ready to redefine what being a strong black woman is so that we can have a new paradigm and be whole with all of our stuff to be completely, fully whole? I hope that you take this journey with me because it's so rich. There's so much to discuss. There's so many aspects of it, and I know it touches everyone's lives. So if this video was helpful for you, if it made you say, and if you're curious about what this is going to be like, then I ask you to pass it along to your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whomever, and join me on this journey every Thursday at 4 p.m. right here, Eastern Standard Time, so we can redefine what it means to be a strong black woman, stop the struggle, and finally get what we want. I'll see you next week. Bye.